Drum roll, please. The Centaur from the Chronicles of Narnia.
That's your least unhinged?
Hello. How you doing, Nicole?
Doing good. I'm excited for this episode.
Same. We got some good stuff, so we're gonna hop right into it. Are you ready for your question of the day?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. And knowing me, this comes with context, and then I want to have a question, so like settle in. And I'm gonna give you, and I have notes on my phone because I've been ruminating on this for a while. Okay, so
okay,
here we go. My question surrounds the advertisement that I know has been plaguing both of us. Those mood CBD gummies. I've been seeing that advertisement everywhere. So for those who are not aware, these commercials are not very long, and it usually centers a middle-aged white woman. It is assumed that she is a mom and she has multiple balls in the air that she's juggling. And so it'll be like a slice of life commercial where she is kind of whispering to the camera about these CBD gummies. And there's a dumb husband trope that's in there as well, too. And she's telling you about there's a gummy for energy. There's a gummy for private bedtime. There's a gummy for when I want to relax. And it's the way that the commercial's filmed. It looks like it was filmed on an iPhone, which is not a dig because iPhones can get a lot done. But it looks like it was filmed on like an iPhone 4 or 5. The sound quality is off. And it just feels like it's not for me. Like Nicole and I were both like, why is this commercial on our feeds? What is going on? Like neither of us partake in CBD and neither of us are middle-aged white women. So it's to the point to where she'll whisper like it's a dirty little secret. Sometimes they'll bleep out the word weed, which is weird because I don't think that that's necessary. It's just really, really strange. And so as I was watching this commercial for the 99th time, I opened up my phone and had to type these notes in because I said, we need to talk about this. So here are my notes. Here's my qualm with the Mood Gummies advertisements. If you want middle-aged white people to do something or partake in a product or hop on a trend, don't show other middle-aged white people doing it in secret. Show Black people doing it publicly, and then they'll inevitably steal it and hop on the trend. So my question for you is... Am I wrong? My question for you is, what product, what trend do you think would have popped off quicker if it was marketed as Black folks doing it? This can be an outfit. This could be anything you can think of that is stereotypically, quote unquote, white people behavior, white stuff, or a white coded product. What do you think would have popped off? That is now used by everybody. What do you think would have popped off quicker if they had just shown us doing it in the first place?
If they had shown us doing it in the first place.
Doing it, using it, wearing it.
Golly. That's a good question.
I'm also thinking about it too. What does everybody use that was corny and now everybody's on it?
Corny? I don't know. I have a fashion thing in my head. Of like, oh my gosh. The whole baggy pants thing.
Like the mom jeans?
That was no. Think back,
like sagging,
baggy jeans. Yes, sagging. Thank you. Which is still brought up to this day. By people, by like older people who's like, oh, these kids are out here just pants around their ankles, and I'm like, that was like 3 trends back. Like that was the skinny jean phase is now like ending.
Yeah.
Like, why are we still talking about these sagging pants?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's something that like we did. And then I could absolutely see it being walked down the runway. Styled being walked down the runway. Baggy, like khakis on men specifically.
Yes.
Like I see like a skinny dude walking out with a briefcase.
Or a messenger bag. Yeah.
And a messenger bag and like somehow sagging dress pants. I don't know how. So like it's like they like quote elevated it.
Yeah. Interesting.
I could see that making a comeback in that way. And then
Mm.
being like, and everybody being like, aren't these just sagging pants?
Yeah, like, haven't we done this already? That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's
I
one thing
think
that comes to mind.
for me it's Crocs. So Crocs are now a thing, specifically Gen Alpha, because they just don't wear
Really?
clothes to school anymore. Now I sound like a boomer, but they don't. It's the thing now. Like comfy Crocs used to be like that's corny. Those are ugly. Like ew, whatever. And now everybody's kind of wearing them. They're the new slides. I remember when I was in high school, it was all about Adidas slides.
Yes.
And so
Yeah.
I feel like if they could get some black folks somewhere to market Crocs, they would have popped off quicker. Because it's like, oh, if they're doing it and putting little charms in their Crocs, then maybe I'll do it too. But it took a while for Crocs to cook. Like it took a really,
Yeah.
really long time.
And even like it was even a joke, I feel like, in the Black community.
Yep.
On social media, where it was just like, you know, people like, oh, no, Crocs, and then seeing them put their feet in it and being like,
right.
comfortable.
And you put the things in sport mode when you put the thing in the back. I don't own Crocs, but I don't hate on them either. But I love when people refer to it as sport mode because it's true. Like if you need
Sport mode is
to do
hilarious.
a little bit more action,
Yeah.
they got you with the back strap.
They've been great for me, like early in being a new mom.
Yeah.
And just like sliding them on and going out.
Yes.
And not having, because I have okay, here's the funny thing about Crocs.
Yeah.
I bought a pair for the first time and I didn't understand the sizing. So I looked on like the back of the shoe, or I grabbed the back of the shoe because it's a unisex shoe, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like there's a men's size and there's a women's size.
Oh, okay.
And I saw 7. I saw 7. And I was like, cool. So I got it, and then I put them on. And I was like, these kind of big. And then I looked at the back, and I was like, I don't know what that means. And it said like M7W9.
Oh, yeah.
So then I had to buy another pair, the exact same, that looked like. So those became my like, I need to slip on these shoes to take dogs
Check
out.
the mail. Yeah.
Crocs. And so I got those, and then I have a pair of like black tie-dye. My favorite ones though are the ones that have like the fluff on the inside.
Ooh, I didn't know they make them like that. See, I stopped paying attention after like UGG slides came out. I was like, okay, that's it.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. So does it still have the holes when it's fluffy?
Yeah. But it's fluffy on the inside, so they're like soft. They're like bedroom slippers. That's what they feel like. So yeah, I have a blue pair of those and a purple pair of those. And those are just so comfortable.
Shout out to Crocs. Maybe I'll partake eventually. I'm still on the slides because they're just.
I can absolutely see you.
Really?
Just like around the house. Yeah, I can see you wearing them.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Oh man, my husband's gonna clown me.
I do.
But it's fine. He won't steal them though. He will not steal them.
I mean, my husband clowns me about that. Like, oh, so now we buying the ugly shoes? That's what he does.
Relax. Okay. Okay. Thank you for answering my question of the day. I'm glad I am on the same page as you about how these ads just make me feel weird, and they make me feel like I check my account because this is not for me. This cannot be for me.
Right.
But I guess
it came out of nowhere.
Absolutely. I remember the first time I saw it. It was so jarring, and it was recent.
It was extremely jarring because I was like, I'm not searching this.
Yeah, who's this for?
Like I'm not searching this. So like, why is it on my feed? Like
maybe they're just throwing it on the wall and seeing what sticks, and so they probably just said send to everyone, and then they'll scale back. I don't know. I'm not a marketing person. I don't know.
I need to stop.
Yeah,
it's annoying.
Okay. Thank you. Now, speaking of updates, I know that you have an update for me talking about putting me on to stuff.
Yes.
So talk me through it. Talk me through what you're trying to put me on. Help the people out.
Yes, I'm gonna put you on one. Okay, so I watched an interview a little while back with with the guy who has just been crowned the new Doctor Who, Ncuti Gatwa. And it was the video that they do that's like, what are your 10 essentials, with like a bunch of actors and stuff like that, or musicians, whatever, famous people. And one of the things that he talked about, I had never heard of before. And for y'all who know me, like y'all know I'm a skincare guru. Like I love skincare. I mainly focus kind of on my face and my neck, and I need to do better about paying attention to my whole body. You know what I mean? And not just there. And so one thing that he talked about in his essentials was something called a sapo. And I was like, what is a sapo? And this is a sapo. Okay. So it is basically a long loofah. Let's go with that. So if you untangled a loofah,
Yeah.
it's a long piece of fabric, right? Except this is a little bit more coarse, or like it's harder.
Mhm.
And the holes are larger than what like a loofah has, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And so I love it so much because the reason that he used it is because he's like, this is how I stay nice and
And he
melanated.
always looks
I was like, yes.
incredible. Yeah.
And his skin
Insane. Insane.
is beautiful. We're just gonna put a picture in here of
Yeah.
just his beauty
Uh,
in general.
insane.
Stunning human. And so he uses it in the shower. So you literally just like soap, it can be a bar, it can be the liquid soap, and then you rub it together and get it all like, what's it called, lathered.
Mhm.
And it lathers very well. And then you just go all over your body. And it feels amazing. And the one thing I love about it, because it's long and you can get it in different sizes,
Oh, the
you can get it and like
back.
get your back. So it's
Yeah.
like, and it's got
Uh,
back. Oh my
oh
gosh.
my
So it's
God.
something that's very popular in Africa, specifically Ghana, I want to say. And I got it off of Etsy. So I literally, because I was like, is this popular? Like, can I find this?
Yeah.
And Etsy always is the place to go. And so yeah, I searched Sapo. So it's SAPO. And there's like different lengths, there's different colors. And I was like, let me just start with the black and
Yeah.
like see how it feels.
That's about to be the new,
Oh, it's
for me,
amazing.
Stanley Cup. I need one in every color, please. I need one in multiple lengths.
Bruh.
And yeah, the back walk, that
It
sold
feels so
me.
nice.
That sold
Yeah,
me.
the back and the legs, just the way it feels on the legs and the feet.
Your feet,
Because it's
yeah.
just, I would suggest, like, if you have more sensitive skin, I don't think this is for you
Mm,
because it is a little bit more of an exfoliant.
yeah.
Like, it's rougher and coarser. Like, our mom has super sensitive skin,
Yeah.
so I'd be like, I would not.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you don't tend to have super sensitive skin, and you want a good exfoliant just all the way around,
Hmm.
sapo,
Excellent.
bruh,
Okay. Put the
get
people
you one.
on. Listen close, y'all.
Yeah,
Listen close.
yeah. These
Okay.
notes.
Yeah, I need to get one. Ooh, and between the toes. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about this thing and where I
Between
could
the
put it.
toes. You're so weird.
Oh, game
God.
changing, game changing. Oh man. Okay.
Okay.
All right, all right. So are you ready to hop into GeoNews?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's learn today.
Let's
I'm
learn.
happy to go first. I don't mind. I don't mind.
Yeah. Let's do
Um,
it. You go first this time.
I'm a screenshot girly, so let me pull this up. Uh, this to me is a story of mess around and find out. That's the lesson that we're learning here. Okay,
Oh
so
no.
here we go.
What location did you have?
My city was London, England, after I had Manchester a couple weeks ago. And so this is going to be a return to some interesting chaos. There's a lot going on in London with cost of living. There have been some acid attacks and a lot of violence going on. And so I was like, okay, that's heavy. I'm going to stay away from that for the time being for the purpose of what we're doing today. But I did find something that you would find very interesting. Here we go. From
Okay.
London, England. And this is from the BBC. A Spanish court has cleared a British man of public disorder after he joked to friends about blowing up a flight from London Gatwick to Menorca. The person's name, Aditya Verma, admitted he told friends in July 2022, quote, on my way to blow up the plane, I'm a member of the Taliban. You can't say stuff like that with a name like that. Anyway, but he said he had made the joke in a private Snapchat group and never intended to cause any public distress. A judge in Madrid ruled that, quote, no explosive was found that would lead to one to believe that it was a real threat. In Mr. Verma's trial, held at the National Court in the Spanish capital, took place on Monday, a year and a half after the incident took place. The message he sent to friends before boarding the plane went on to be picked up by UK security services. They then flagged it to Spanish authorities while the EasyJet plane was still in the air. 2 Spanish F-18 fighter jets were sent to flank the aircraft. One followed the plane until it landed in Menorca, where the plane was searched. Mr. Verma, who was 18 at the time, was held in a Spanish police cell for 2 days. He was later released on bail. A judge ruled earlier that Mr. Verma of Oppington, Kent, should be cleared of any wrongdoing. If he'd been found guilty, the university student faced a fine up to 19,000 pounds. A key question in the case, which we're all thinking, how did this message get out? Considering Snapchat is an encrypted app, one theory raised in the trial was that it could have been intercepted via Gatwick's Wi-Fi network. But a spokesperson for the airport told BBC News that its network does not have the capability. In the judge's resolution cited by Europa Press news agency, it said that the message, for unknown reasons, was captured by the security mechanisms of England when the plane was flying over French airspace. The message was made in a strictly private environment between the accused and his friends with whom he flew, through a private group to which only they have access. So the accused could not even remotely assume that the joke he played on his friends could be intercepted or detected by British services, nor by third parties. And it's just a bunch of lack of clarity on how it got figured out. It was never cleared up. That's the story. So, first of all, again,
Wild.
the way this world works, unfortunately, you can't have a name like that and be making jokes like that on a flight from London to Spain or on a flight anywhere. But also, I'm not even mad at him because, like, yeah, you don't say stuff like that. But also, that was a private Snapchat group.
That's wild.
How did the message get intercepted? And shout out to Spain, just like immediately sending up fighter jets. Immediately.
Shout out, like they was
Mess around and find out,
I guess.
So what are your thoughts?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, as soon as you said private Snapchat, I was like, yo, what? That's insane.
Yeah.
He was 18, being stupid.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know what it sounds like to me?
What?
It feels like he probably, there were other jokes that were being made about him being on a plane with the way he looks.
Yeah.
Maybe he got a bunch of side eyes from other passengers as he was going through the airport.
The
so it was like,
in the airport, yeah.
Right, the microaggressions. So it feels like something he was like, well, after I apparently blow up this plane, That's what it feels like to me. But they was like, look,
yeah. So many layers, so many questions. So insane.
That just tells me nothing is actually encrypted. That's all
nothing is private.
It's like, no, there's no.
Nothing is private.
No. That's wild.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I have to tell her about this. And it's crazy that the case took that long. It was summer of 2022. This fool's about to graduate. Like, he was 18. Yeah. So that was news coming out of London. What about you? What city did you have?
Okay, so I got Bangkok, Thailand.
Nice. Okay.
Yes. So this is from the Associated Press News. Okay. Okay, so I'll just breeze through it. Thailand's Constitutional Court ruled Wednesday, and this is January. This article was posted January 31st, so this is very recent.
Okay.
Ruled Wednesday that the Progressive Move Forward Party must cease advocating amending the law on royal defamation, a decision that leaves the party vulnerable to being dissolved. The court's The court's 9 judges deemed it unconstitutional to advocate a change in Article 112 in the country's criminal code, also known as I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it Le Magiste law? Majesté?
That's all you, fam.
Which protects the royal institution from criticism by imposing severe penalties on those found to violate it, including up to 15 years in jail per offense. Now, I'm going to jump to another article that I found that gives a little bit more context, and this one's out of CNN. Okay. So Thailand sentences man to record 50 years in prison for insulting the monarchy. A Thai appeal court on Thursday extended a man's prison sentence to a record 50 years for insulting the monarchy in what is believed to be the toughest penalty ever imposed under the country's law, according to the legal rights group. He was 30. He's a clothes vendor, political activist, and was sentenced in 2023 to 28 years in prison for social media posts deemed damaging to the king. On Thursday, the Court of Appeal found him guilty of about a dozen more violations of royal insult law and added 22 years to his sentence. Okay, so that's what we're looking at here. So So from the first article I read, there's like a progressive party called Move Forward.
Mhm.
And like right now they're trying to get this law that basically says you can't, you know, talk bad about the monarchy
Yeah.
taken out. And so the fact that the court had like basically was like, no, we're good. Like that party kind of took a blow
Yeah.
and is probably going to dissolve, which is what the
For
first
their own
article said.
safety. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had to go to another article because I was like, wait,
What?
what?
To run that back?
And again, my own ignorance, I will fully admit,
Mhm.
had no idea Thailand had a king.
Mm.
Didn't know that there was a monarchy.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar. I would have assumed, but I wasn't sure. That's not just information that I have in my head, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know what I thought their like hierarchy was, but I didn't know it was a king.
A king. That's
Um,
insane.
yeah.
Oh
So
my
50
50 years.
years.
So practically life. Because by the time you get out, you're 80. The guy's
Yeah, because
30.
they said he's 30. Yeah.
Mm.
I just, yeah, the fact that it's such a harsh penalty, but also like, I don't know. There's a lot of things that are very questionable and
Mhm.
wrong about this country,
Yeah.
but right now they're not going to lock you up for talking about a candidate
But you
or
don't lock
lock
people
you up
up
for
for
talking
trying to
about a
overturn
president.
a government and storming Capitol building either. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
apparently.
Um, that's
So
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, wow, people, there are hate pages and hate websites that are just
Mm,
public and everywhere to see. Like, if I wanted to make one right now,
yep.
I can make it and be pretty much okay, barring some
Be like
possible
First
threat.
Amendment. I
Yeah,
can do
people
what I
trying to
want.
find, yeah. So it's just
Is
really,
that right? Freedom of speech. Is
is
that
that
the
the
First
first one? I'm
Amendment?
scared to guess. I think it is, but I'm
All I
not
know is the
sure.
second one is the
The
guns.
second
That's
one is
all
the
I
gun.
know.
I think the first is freedom. I think, because the dialogue at the time of writing that document was anti-monarchy dialogue, but I don't know. Look it up.
Yeah.
Wow. It helps me to put things in perspective about what freedom looks like in different places. Um, I can't imagine again, kind of going along with the how do I say this? Go along with the first article that we read. What is
Yeah.
private and what is not? So in a climate where we're not sure what's private, also
Yeah.
existing in a climate where you could be locked up, for
Mm,
criticizing your leadership that's in place that you didn't put in
yeah.
place because that's not how monarchy works. It's
Right.
terrifying. That's
Yeah.
terrifying. So this country is what it is. It's a hot mess, and you have to criticize the things that you care for. And I will continue to do
Yeah.
so. But shout out to being able to talk crap about
I'm done.
about your leaders. And I don't know if that really
Mm,
protects leaders. I mean, kind of it protects them from public hate speech, but I don't know if it actually protects them from
yeah.
actual harm. Because if somebody wants to overthrow you, they're going to overthrow you.
Yeah.
So I wonder if somebody can measure the effectiveness of that type of climate versus the
Mm,
effectiveness and safety of leaders in countries that don't have that strict climate.
right.
Hmm.
Right. So yeah, very interesting. And I love that we do this segment because there's certain things that, pop up on the news that I see and I'm like, oh, we talked about that in GeoNews.
Yeah,
Or like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
wow, that happened. I remember we talked about that in GeoNews. So
yeah.
it's really cool. And I feel like I just learned a lot too.
Hmm.
Yeah, like Thailand has a monarchy.
Noted. Heard.
Noted.
All
Yeah.
right.
So there's that.
Jesus. You ready to keep learning?
Mm. Yes, of course. Oh God, what next?
Okay. It is time for contrary quiz time. Now,
Country
as a
quiz. I gotta
recap,
do it.
contrary quiz time. So, as a recap, I got a 50%. I got half the questions right, half the questions wrong when
Right.
Nicole quizzed me with her quiz. So now we're gonna see if you can beat my score. All you need is to get one extra right answer. Okay. One extra right answer. And so, as we did it last
Okay.
time, there's going to be three different categories of questions. I'm going to have Nicole
Okay.
answer, and I'll let you choose which category you start with.
To
Okay.
do first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, I'm like multitasking here. I've got everything on my phone. So,
You're
okay.
good.
The categories are Latin America, rodents, and guitar time. Latin America,
Holy
rodents,
crap.
and guitar time. Think of
Okay.
an
You know
answer.
what? I'm gonna go with rodents. Give
Rodents.
me a rodent.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Question number
Yes,
one.
yes.
Which rodent is the largest of them all? Raccoons?
Cat. Oh, there's a multiple choice.
Yes, it's multiple choice.
Oh, my bad.
Raccoons,
Yep.
capybaras, beavers, or porcupines?
I was gonna say capybara.
There we go.
Yeah.
Capybara. Capybara, capybara,
Good.
capybara. There is a video that I'm obsessed with. There's this capybara who's the mascot of a Brazilian grocery store. And this capybara samba dances in different costumes all throughout the year. And it is amazing. And every time I see it on my feed, I send it to my whole family group chat with no context. Okay, question number 2, rodents. A rodent's blank never stop growing. Teeth, eyes, ears, or feet? Teeth, eyes, ears, or feet?
I'm between two of them.
What two?
I'm between teeth and eyes.
Teeth and eyes. Okay.
Yeah. Never stop growing?
Never stop growing.
Oh my god.
Let me put my mic on my stand before I destroy my whole setup.
There's one that I want to say, but I feel like that might be obvious, so I think I'm gonna go with the other one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with eyes.
Wrong. It is teeth.
Oh, I should have gone with that one. So, I thought it was too obvious.
I have a guinea pig. His name is Chewy. And Chewy needs like toys and wood and stuff around to bite on.
Oh,
so that
that
his
makes
teeth don't grow. Yeah.
Hold on, insert picture of Chewy right here.
He's so cute. He's so cute.
I love him
Yeah.
so much.
Okay.
That is my nephew.
50-50 on the rodents. So you got to get it together. Next category, either Latin America or guitar time.
Faith, does this mean I have to get the rest of them right in order to win?
Do you? No. You just have to get because I got 3 right, 3 wrong.
So I have to get 4 right.
You have to get 4 right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to get the next ones, all of them right. Because there's 4 left.
Oh, yeah. Yikes.
All right.
You got it, though. You got it.
So you said guitar time in Latin America. Okay.
Guitar time in Latin America.
Guitar time. Guitar time.
Guitar time. Okay. Question number 1. Which of these people is not considered a guitar playing legend? You've definitely got this one.
Okay.
Which of these people is not a guitar playing legend? Okay.
Okay.
Eric Clapton, Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page, John Bonham. You know this. I'll read the names again, which is not a guitar playing legend. Eric Clapton, Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page, John Bonham.
I promise you, I'd never heard of those last 2 people in my life.
Yes, you have. The last 2 people are in the same band.
Huh? Okay, so that means it has to be between one of those 2 because one of them's got to be playing.
I just realized that I took the L. It's okay. You deserve the help. The stakes are high. Eric Clapton, Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page, John Bonham.
Okay, so I know Eric Clapton and Jimmy are great guitarists.
Which Jimmy?
Hendrix.
Okay.
Duh. He's black.
Yes.
Let me see. Okay. You said Johnny Page and Johnny Bravo?
Jimmy Page. That's why I asked which Jimmy. Jimmy Page and John Bonham.
I'm going to go with Bottom because what? Who is that?
Correct. John Bonham is the
what
drummer.
Instrument does he play?
Led Zeppelin drummer, and one of the best of all time. And then Jimmy Page is the guitarist for Led Zeppelin. Look at you! I gave you some help, but you still got there on your own. I will give you that.
Yeah.
Okay, ready for your next question?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh no!
What brand of acoustic guitar do I play? And it's not the one back here. I don't play this one anymore. All right, your choices are Taylor, Breedlove, Ovation, Martin. Taylor, Breedlove, Ovation, Martin.
When you say like what brand of guitar you play, like acoustic though,
Yeah,
yeah.
these are all acoustic guitars. Yeah. What brand of acoustic guitar do I
You have
play?
another acoustic. What
I
you
have
have another one besides that one behind you?
3 acoustic
You
guitars.
do? And they're all the same? Are they all the same brand?
No,
See, so then what are we doing here?
I only play
Um,
one of them. This one is my first guitar ever. This is an Ibanez. I don't play this
oh,
one anymore. The other one I have was like, I don't play that one because it was gifted to me and it's not the right type of guitar, but I was like, thanks. So the one that I actually
I'm
play,
done.
like when I'm leading worship, that's the one that I play.
Oh no.
You want the
It's
options
wait,
again?
say them. So you said Taylor, Ovation, something I never heard of before, crossbreed. What's it called?
Breed Love and Martin. I'm crossbreed.
That's horrible. Um, breed love, BREED
LOVE.
or breathe.
Breed.
Okay. Okay, so it's between breed love and Ovation for me.
Okay. Talk me through it. Talk me through it.
Breed love because that feels real specific and I've never heard of it before in my life.
Okay.
Um, and Ovation because I feel like I've heard you mention Ovation before.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with my spirit. I'm gonna say Ovation.
Oh no! I hate Ovation guitars. I play Breed Love. You were so
I'm
close.
going to
You
destroy
were
this
so
microphone.
close. I'm
I'm
so
gonna do like my son does when he squishes a water bottle. That's how I feel right now.
With all your
That's
strength
so
and all
bad.
your might. I'm so sorry. I play Breed Love
Breed
guitar. I'll send you a picture of it. When you see it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah.
love. No, I'm not. I knew it was too specific of a name. I was like, who is
And
that?
that's why I thought you were gonna get it because I was like, man, I should have done another kind of more specific. Because Taylor Martin,
Like
everybody knows those.
obscure.
Yeah, I apologize. I apologize. Okay, so for just for funsies, we can do Latin America. There are
Okay.
actually. Let me start with a. I'll start with one question that I'm definitely gonna ask you. The other two
Okay.
questions, I'll let you choose which
Two.
one. Yeah, I'll let you choose which one. I have 3
Okay.
questions in this category, so I'll choose. But the first one, standard multiple choice. Um,
Okay.
oh, this one actually is a short answer, and it requires
What
you
you
to look at
mean?
your phone. So I am
Okay,
going
good.
to send you a picture in our chat
Okay.
of a flag. And for the audio listeners, I want you to describe what you're seeing so they can kind of visualize with you. And I want you to tell me what flag this is. What are you seeing? What are you seeing?
Okay. This flag is blue and white. So we got blue stripe down the middle, or blue stripe on the side, white in the middle, blue stripe on the other side, horizontal. Um, in the middle, the white one, there's a gun and a bayonet. Oh no, there's bayonets
Mm-hmm.
and a little cute little bird with a little tail,
Okay.
little green bird with a red belly and a green yellow tail.
Are the stripes, are
And
they vertical or horizontal? What did you say?
is it the horizontal? Wait, oh no, the flag. Oh, of course the flag is horizontal. My dumb self. The stripes are vertical.
Okay. Okay.
All flags are horizontal.
I said what?
You ever see the flag like this? Anyway, okay. Um. Okay. Anyway, so this bird got a long tail, bayonets, and then the thing in the middle says "Libertad, 15 de septiembre, de 1821." So they freedom.
Mm-hmm.
They get their liberty from somebody. Um,
You know who.
Spain.
All right now. I'm about to send the F-18 fighter jets on you. You better figure it out. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
September 1821. Is this Honduras?
Final answer?
I don't know. By judging by your eyeballs, I don't know anymore. I'm gonna say yes.
You were so close. Geographically, you were very, 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 very close. This is Guatemala's flag. But honestly, I felt really mean because I was like, "Ooh, maybe I should choose a more specific flag." Because the Central American flags can get kind of jumbled. But of the Central American flags, I feel like this one's the most notable. Um, yeah, but you were very, very close. You were very, very close. I couldn't give you Peru because you're like, you would get that too easily. Mexico's too easy. So yes, that is Guatemala's flag.
Okay, but like was Spain right, or did I?
Yes, yeah.
Was
Spain colonized Latin America. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
okay? Just
Yeah. Okay, so your next questions for
I've
funsies.
lost. I've
Breathe.
lost.
So we're here to learn. We are here to learn. I learned a lot on your
Okay.
quiz. Okay.
Yeah. Well.
Okay. So there are two options I'm going to give you. There is
Okay.
one question that is a true or false. There's another question that has you put things in order. Which one are you feeling right now?
I want to do the order one.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to like
Yeah.
take notes on your phone or pencil paper so you can kind of see the options?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put it on my phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
This one's really fun.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Also, for context, I don't know if I could do this confidently.
Great.
So, but we're in for funsies now. We're for funsies now, okay?
Yeah.
Put these countries in order by Independence Day.
Bro,
You
you
see,
got me
I couldn't
messed
do it.
up.
I couldn't do it either.
You got me messed up.
I
Okay, go
couldn't
ahead.
do it either, but you might do better than I did because I also have my first answer lined up. So I'll see if you did better than me because I also tried it first before looking up the answers.
Okay.
All right. The first country is Haiti. Haiti.
Okay.
Okay. Next one, Colombia.
Mm-hmm.
Next one, Peru.
Mm-hmm.
Next one, Chile.
Okay.
And those are not in order. Could you imagine if I gave them to you in order already? That's so mean.
I mean, like, you cheat.
I did not do that.
You said, what's the question again?
Put them in order of Independence Day. Like year. It's not day. That's mean. Year. Talk me through it. Talk me through it.
So something, for some reason, I feel like Haiti is like last.
Okay.
I don't know why. First, bro. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go Chile,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go Peru, and then I'm gonna go Colombia, and then I'm gonna go Haiti.
Okay. You said Chile, Peru, Colombia, and Haiti. The only one that you got right was Colombia in third place. Colombia in third. Do you want to try
Okay,
again?
Here we go. Yeah, one more time.
Okay.
Peru.
Okay.
Yeah, Peru, Haiti, Colombia, Chile.
Okay. No. But that's okay. So the order that I actually did, I did Haiti first, and then I did like Chile, Peru, and then Colombia last, which was also wrong. Here is the correct order. Haiti is first. Haiti gained independence in 1804. In the drama, they were the first free black republic in the Western Hemisphere. So it's like a huge freaking deal. Gaining their independence from France. They speak French Creole down there. And that terrified a lot of people because it was very much slow enslaved uprising and ran them French folks out of the island. And so that was a very terrifying time for other colonizers in the neighborhood because they were like, like, oh no. So Haiti's first, 1804, which is, when you think about how early that is, it's not far off of French Revolution, not far off from U.S. independence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same generation if you lived long enough. Next on the list is Chile in 1810. Colombia in 1819. And then Peru, 1821.
Really?
Yeah. So very much so like domino effect. It was hard for me to find countries that were spread out enough because a lot of them are like pop, 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 pop in the same year.
Yeah.
In like the same summer.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah,
Wow.
cool stuff, right?
Yeah. I was very wrong.
I was too.
Wow.
I had Haiti, and then I was like, I don't know about the rest of them because they're too close together. But thanks.
I immediately put Haiti
I
last. It's
know, and
fine.
most people would. Most people would, but nah, they were. She was that girl. She was that
Mm.
girl. So yeah, yay, Country Coast time.
Yeah.
Both of us took L's. If we're going grades, we both failed. So I got a 50. So
50. I got a 10. I don't know. I don't do math.
no, you didn't do bad at all. You didn't do bad at all. Well done. Thank you for playing. Thank you for playing.
Of course. Yeah, we out here in these streets.
Oh gosh. Okay. Want to introduce our next segment?
Sure. Okay. So this segment is going to be hilarious. And I'm curious. Okay. Anyway, it's going to be hilarious. So there was something that was going on around social media a little while ago that was about talking about your unhinged childhood crushes. Okay. So for this segment, Faith and I both came up with 3 just crushes or we had of characters, fictional characters that is we might be psychotic. So we're going to talk about those right now. So, Faith, I got to know one of yours first.
Okay, do you want to do we have 3, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what yours are,
Mhm.
you don't know what mine are. Let's do our
No.
3s, our 2s, and then our 1s.
Oh, it's like in order?
Yeah.
In order of what
How
though? In
unhinged
order of
it
like
is.
of how unhinged it is.
Do you need a second?
Okay. No.
Okay.
In order of unhinged. Wait, so are we going most unhinged or are we going least unhinged
Least
first?
unhinged, and then we'll close out with
Okay.
the banger.
Cool. All right. Who's your number 3?
Okay, so my number 3 is, drumroll please, the Centaur from the Chronicles of Narnia.
That's your least unhinged?
And I'll tell you why. This is the only character on the list that is kind of human. So I have clear memories of like watching Chronicles of Narnia. We read the books as children, and it was perfect timing because as we were reading the books, the films were also coming out. And
Mhm.
I remember specifically, I'm pretty sure we saw all of them in theaters. If not, maybe one was like a DVD sitch. And the first thing that came to mind actually was James McAvoy's Mr. Tumnus, because I to this day love James McAvoy. But then I was like, wait. I had to fast forward deeper into the memory of the movie in my mind. And I think that was like the black and brown curly haired man protective propaganda that started for me. And that's practically who I married. It's a curly haired brown person who makes me feel very safe. And so like, yeah, that was my number 1. And again, this is the only half human thing on this list. It was the
That's
hair
so
was lit.
sweet.
They had the bust down. I technically have the bust. They had the bust down like curly. They came out the woods like in packs. I was like, yeah, absolutely. So that's my number 3. What is your number 3? I need to get back in my chair. I got too excited. What is your number 3?
So my least unhinged is a human animated character.
Okay.
Okay, and it is Li Shang from Mulan.
Oh, that's not boo. That's not unhinged.
He's fine.
He's fine.
He was a real person.
Man, this is about his solo. Shout out to Donny Osmond. His vocal solo was insane. The song is iconic. He was climbing stuff and he would get crazy and
he had the bun. The half up, half no, it was like all up and but kind of loose. So it's like you knew he had long hair, but like he didn't want you to know.
That's not unhinged. That is very rational. Very, very.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Well,
you
good.
Were safe. I am not safe. You left me out in the wind.
Okay, now I'm gonna go again with my second, right? Because it is Mr. Thomas. Okay. Now it took me a while because I remember I hadn't seen Narnia in a long time, and then when I went back to it, I was like, oh, oh,
Yeah,
it's because it's James McAvoy. Like, of
absolutely. He's
course. Are
that
you
guy.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like the fact that he was a little shy and stuff, and he had those. Oh, you so nice. Thank
Snacks?
you. Oh,
Ooh.
my baby brought me lunch. Ugh.
Yes.
Um, does my husband look like James McAvoy? Okay, anyway, so
Putting the dots together like,
ding dong 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 ding dong dong. Um, so yeah, so it was the shy like, oh yes, we would have tea, and then and then when he felt bad when Lucy like woke up because he had drugged her, which
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah. Choices.
unhinged. Um, but he felt bad about it, so like it was all fine.
Now, Aslan came out that fire and said, now, if you don't. Oh
But
my
he did
God.
like,
He
I
did
mean,
have
he
remorse.
apologized. He felt
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
And then when they froze him and he was frozen like this because the witch did that,
That's
and he had the scarf
right.
on him, and he was like, and he had a little tear, and I was like,
The
oh my
red
god,
scarf. Oh, okay. I feel a little bit better now. Mr.
and
Tubbs.
those blue eyes.
Yeah, James McAvoy is still that guy. Oh my
He
goodness.
really is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready for my number 2?
Yeah.
This is not unhinged because it's not popular, because this was very much so in the cultural zeitgeist for a while. This is unhinged because
Okay.
this movie came out when I was like an adult. So my number 2 is the handsome tiger on the train from Zootopia. Um
Why did you say it like that? The handsome guy on the train.
Because it went viral because somebody did a Google search of like, who is that
But he
tiger
had
from
on a
Zootopia
sweater.
who would treat me right? He had on like business casual clothes with the sleeves rolled up, and he was
Oh,
cross-legged on the train reading a newspaper. He
hold
doesn't even
on.
talk. He doesn't
I
talk.
need to
He's
find
in the
out. He
background of the
doesn't have a
movie.
line?
No, he's just on the train. And people were like, hold up.
He is wearing a sweater.
Oh,
That's
it is a sweater?
right.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember the sweater,
Yeah.
okay?
Didn't
Because it
didn't
came
even
up
speak.
here. It was a cowl neck sweater in like some like nice khakis. He had his, something about them guys that have their leg propped up on their
Yep.
knee. It's not crossed, but it's like,
It's like a
yep.
crawl.
He was
Yeah.
looking at an iPad on the street.
An iPad, a newspaper. God, I feel old. I guess it was an iPad. Good
I
Lord.
think it was. I mean, it doesn't look like on this shot right here. He's sitting next to little bunny.
Yeah, and it was a cut scene because they were showing about how predator and prey kind of stay away from each other on the train. Oh, microaggression thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was my number 2.
Sheesh.
That's my
That is hysterical. The way you said it, it's a tiger on a train.
train. Okay.
Oh,
Hi, BB. You want to do your number 1, or do you want me to do
oh
mine?
yeah. I'm gonna do my number one.
Where did I put
So this is those
this?
scissors.
Yes.
Most unhinged.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm gonna ask if you remember the movie, and then I think you're
Okay.
gonna probably guess who it is.
Okay.
Ice Age.
I forgot. Do you want to say it? Because I know. Because I agree.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Diego the Tiger.
Diego.
Yeah. Shout out to Tigers being on the list twice.
Is he a tiger? Or is he supposed to be like a liger? I
He's
don't
a
know. What is he supposed to
saber-toothed
be?
tiger because they're like not a thing.
He's a saber tooth.
Because he has the teeth out of his
Yeah.
mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
I love Diego. I felt like he was just so like. I mean, it is like, oh, he comes off as like a villain at first, and then like he starts to become a lot more lovable.
Softens up with
And
the
I'm like,
baby.
oh, like
Yeah. Oh God, I forgot
Who
about
voiced
Diego.
Diego?
I don't. It's the
something
power of the voice
familiar.
acting too. I don't know.
Yeah,
They had a
Diego,
star-studded cast for Ice Age.
Ice Age voice. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ray Romano and John Leguizamo.
Dennis Leary, really? That's awesome. That makes perfect sense.
I'm sorry to this man. I don't know his face. I need to look him up. Dennis.
You would know his face. Here, hold on. It makes sense.
Yeah. He's in
Sounds like
Spider
that's still him.
Man. Is he the Sandman in Spider-Man?
No.
No,
No,
that's a
no, no,
different
no.
white man.
No. Wrong one. Yeah, wrong one.
Oh man. Okay, I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at
Very wrong.
Diego. Yeah.
Yeah, we love Diego, man. He's such a great character, and the way that he like comes through for everybody in the end.
Yeah, his
I
arc
was
is
like,
cool. It's a really compelling arc because
yeah.
he's like betrays them at first because he's like leading his pack to them to kill them,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Ooh,
I
I
must
don't like
like
these people."
have a thing for people who betray people.
What did he say?
Mr. Tumnus? Mr.
Right. Who
Tumnus,
was your first one?
Li Shang, but
Li Shang is yeah. Well, yeah. He leaves her to die in the frozen tundra when he finds
I
out.
need to go
He's
to
like he doesn't
therapy.
kill her, but he low-key
Yeah.
slowly kills her. So yeah, shout out to.
Yeah. I need to go to therapy. Apparently, it's fine.
Oh,
All right, I gotta know your one. As I take about it this summit,
I'm very confident that nobody's gonna know what this is, and I don't care. You will know. No one
Okay.
else is gonna know. So this is not for the views. This is not relatable. My number one is most unhinged. The elf in the yellow jumpsuit in the cave in Treasure Map Store. So for those who don't know, because you don't, there is a animated computer CD-ROM game for like the dinosaur computers called Treasure Map Storm, and it teaches young children math and strategy skills. And the main character is a hiker, and you have to go up the mountain. And up the mountain are different challenges that allow you to get to the summit. And once you get to the summit, the sun comes out, you beat the game. You can replay it multiple times, but the difficulty doesn't change through these challenges. So one of the levels is a level where you have to learn multiplication, and you are in a cave full of gems, shiny gemstones. And in this cave, there is an elf that talks you through the instructions. The elf is just an elf. It's very pixelated. The game, I think, is like a 1998, 1999. But the voice that they chose for the elf is insane. And that is why that is my person.
You talking about this little man right
that elf, the voice that they chose for that elf is insane for no reason.
Wait, okay, please. I need a demonstration, please.
I can't. I'm not a man. It's a man voice, and he's like, "Great job!" Like he's giving you positive reinforcement as you're answering the multiplication questions. I can't believe you even found an image of it.
Oh, it took me a second.
Treasure Map Store. Yeah, that's my number
That
one.
is so
Because it's not at all
out
about
of
what the thing
pocket.
looks like. It's just the voice. I'm really about
That
voices.
is so out of pocket. 'Cause I don't remember that. Like I don't remember the way he looked.
Do you remember
I don't
the
remember
game,
what he
though?
sound. I remember the game.
Yeah, the game slaps. It's that and the Zoom.
You know I like them gemstones. I like anything shiny. I was
Yeah.
like, ooh.
Yeah, that game was very, very fun. I wish I could find it. It has to be somewhere. But yeah. The elf from the cave.
Elf in the cave and then the little drop with the came with the mask and it was home. That's how you said it. I was like,
there's no way to shorten that because it doesn't even have a name. There's no name.
No.
The tiger didn't have a name. The centaur probably had a name and I don't remember it.
He had a name. Let me see who his name was.
Jonathan, or was it something like fantasy oriented?
Was it? Oh my god, centaur.
And I was like, what is a centaur versus what is a?
Oh yeah, him.
What is a minotaur? Tumnus is a minotaur because he has like the 2 legs. Centaurs have the 4 legs.
Right. I don't know what a minotaur is, but yeah.
Mr. Tumnus is a minotaur. No, Mr. Minotaur had the bull head and the human legs. My bad.
Oh yeah, I don't know what his name is.
I don't know. But not bad. At first I thought you were gonna betray me and just name Disney princes. And I was like, this is not what this is.
Lame. Because if there was a Disney prince who is attractive, I don't know if he's a prince though.
Yeah. Who's the most attractive?
I think Naveen is beautiful.
Oh, I totally forgot
Princess
about
and the Frog.
Yeah, I was thinking about Disney Renaissance. Actually, yeah, Naveen is definitely. It's Naveen and then Li Shang.
Lee. Oh, I saw Lee. I was like, basic princess name. Lee.
And then the third, I mean, by default, Aladdin, because the other ones are just like the same with different hair colors.
You said by default.
Yeah,
I'm going for Eric.
Eric.
He's basic and stupid, but dark hair, blue eyes, always a plus.
Who's Eric?
Mermaid.
Oh, I was like, that
What are you talking
Lee,
about?
Eric, who are these people?
Josh?
Oh, Jim,
John
yeah,
Smith.
Naveen, Lee Shang, and then Aladdin, and then the whites. Maybe out of all the whites, probably Beast, because he had long hair
What did he say?
when he turned back into a human. He was still mid, but I take a Prince Charming is like no, because it's made of like 2 dots because it was an old one. I don't remember Sleeping Beauty's prince at all.
Me neither. Did he have red hair or something? I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know. Did you hear my stomach growling?
No.
Definitely picked up.
See, that's why my husband brought me a
Yeah,
sandwich.
it's time. My body's like, hello. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing
Love
your
it.
unhinged crushes with me.
Yes. You too, because wow, that elf is gonna haunt me.
You hate to see it. You hate to see
I guess.
Oh
I
God.
don't.
Well, everyone, thank you for joining us. We so appreciate you being here with us. Take care, stay hydrated. We will see you on the next episode of Contrary. Go eat lunch. Goodbye.